Ohtani, right field, forget about it. A massive shot. Wow.
It's been 3 days since Shohei Ohtani stood on the podium holding his second consecutive World Series trophy. But for Ohtani, this wasn't about repeating history. This was about rewriting it. Over the last 2 years, the $700 million man has delivered moments that seemed physically impossible. The first 50-50 season in baseball history. A walk-off grand slam to join the 40-40 club. 3 MVP awards, all unanimous. And just 2 weeks ago, 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts in the same postseason game. They said he couldn't hit for power and speed at the same time. They said he couldn't pitch and hit at an elite level in the same season. They said the Dodgers were ruining baseball. Ohtani proved them all wrong, again. From breaking Hideki Matsui's record to clinching back-to-back World Series titles, these are 10 insane times Shohei Ohtani shocked the world over the last 2 years. Let's get into it. Number 10, breaking Hideki Matsui's home run record, April 21st, 2024, the Toronto Blue Jays, Dodger Stadium. Shohei Ohtani stepped to the plate in the 3rd inning and crushed his 5th home run of the young season. With that swing, he passed Hideki Matsui for the most home runs ever hit by a Japanese-born player in MLB history. Matsui finished his career with 175 home runs. Ohtani passed him in just his 7th season. At the time, Ohtani had 176. By the end of 2025, he'd have nearly 300. It's an honor to be mentioned with players like Matsui and Ichiro, Ohtani said through his interpreter. But I'm just trying to help my team win. This wasn't just a milestone. It was a statement. Ohtani wasn't just the best Japanese player in MLB history. He was becoming one of the best players in baseball history, period. And this was only April. The season was just beginning. Number 9, the 473-foot moonshot, July 21st, 2024, Dodger Stadium. The Colorado Rockies were in town. Shohei Ohtani hit his 30th home run of the season, and it was absolutely monstrous. 473 feet. The second longest home run in Dodger Stadium history in the StatCast era, behind only a 475-foot Giancarlo Stanton blast from 2015. The ball nearly cleared the right field pavilion. It was so high and so far that it looked like it was never coming down. Ohtani became the first player in the National League to reach 30 home runs that season. He did it faster than anyone else. And he wasn't done, not even close. By the end of July, he had 31 home runs and 28 stolen bases. The 40-40 club? It was coming. But before we get there, we need to talk about what happened just 1 month later. Number 8, the fastest to 40-40, with a walk-off grand slam, August 23, 2024. The Tampa Bay Rays came to Dodger Stadium. Shohei Ohtani entered the game with 39 home runs and 39 stolen bases. He was one away from joining the exclusive 40-40 club. In the 4th inning, he stole his 40th base, 1 milestone down. But the Dodgers were trailing 3-0. They needed a spark. Fast forward to the 9th inning. The game was tied 3-3. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ohtani stepped to the plate. First pitch, 84 miles per hour slider from Colin Poche. Cracked. Walk-off grand slam, 389 feet into the right field stands. The Dodgers won 7-3. Ohtani joined the 40-40 club, and he did it in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. He reached 40-40 in just 126 games, 21 games faster than anyone in history. Alfonso Soriano held the previous record at 147 games. Ohtani became the 6th member of the 40-40 club, joining Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez, Jose Canseco, Alfonso Soriano, and Ronald Acuna Jr. But here's the kicker. Ohtani was the only one who had ever pitched professionally. The other 5 were pure hitters. Ohtani? He'd thrown 608 career strikeouts and counting. "One of my top memorable moments," Ohtani said after the game. "I hope that I can do more and make more memorable moments." Oh, he would, just 3 weeks later. Number 7, the 6-for-6, 3-homer, 2-steal masterpiece. September 19, 2024, Miami. The Marlins were hosting the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani was sitting at 48 home runs and 49 stolen bases. He was on the verge of making history, and then he went nuclear. First at-bat, double. Second at-bat, single. Third at-bat, home run number 49, a 450-foot blast to the upper deck. Fourth at-bat, stolen base number 50. Fifth at-bat, home run number 50, the first 50-50 player in baseball history. 6th at-bat, home run number 51, against a position player in the 9th inning. Final stat line, 6 for 6, 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 2 stolen bases, 10 RBIs. The Dodgers won 20-4. Ohtani became the first player in baseball history to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in a single season. No one had ever hit 45 and stolen 45. Ohtani obliterated that barrier by hitting 54 and stealing 59. According to Neil Payne at 538, this was the best single-game offensive performance in baseball history, based on RE24. Run expectancy added. Not just one of the best, the best. I don't think we'll ever see anything like this again, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said after the game. The ball from his 50th home run, worth an estimated $250,000. The jersey, $500,000. This wasn't just a game, it was a historic artifact. Number 6, winning his 3rd unanimous MVP award, November 2024. The MVP voting results were announced. Shohei Ohtani won the National League MVP award unanimously. 30 first-place votes. 30. This was his 3rd unanimous MVP award, and the first time any player in baseball history had won 3 unanimous MVPs. He also became the first player to win unanimous MVP awards in both the American League and National League, and he became the 2nd player in history, after Frank Robinson, to win MVP awards in both leagues. In 2024, Ohtani hit .310 with 54 home runs, 59 stolen bases, 130 RBIs, and a 1.036 OPS, all while rehabbing from Tommy John surgery and not pitching a single inning. He led the National League in home runs, tied, stolen bases, slugging percentage, OPS, and total bases. His 411 total bases set a Los Angeles Dodgers record. His 99 extra base hits broke Babe Herman's 1930 Dodgers record, and his 56.39 power speed number was the highest in baseball history, surpassing Ronald Acuna Jr.'s 52.51 from 2023. He's the best player in baseball, Aaron Judge said, and it's not even close. On December 23rd, Ohtani won his 3rd AP Male Athlete of the Year award, tying Michael Jordan for the 2nd most in history. The $700 million contract looking like a bargain. Number 5, hitting 15 home runs in May 2025. May 2025. Shohei Ohtani was back, and he was mashing. In his 2nd season with the Dodgers, Ohtani hit 15 home runs in the month of May, tying the Dodgers' single-month record. On May 30th against the Yankees, he hit home run number 15. In that same game, Ohtani and Aaron Judge became the first reigning MVPs ever to each hit a home run in the first inning of the same game. Ohtani slashed .309/.398/.782 for the month with an OPS over 1.180. He was named NL Player of the Month. But the best part, he was also pitching again. On June 16th, Ohtani made his first pitching appearance as a Dodger, his first since August 2023, nearly 2 years earlier. He pitched 1 inning, allowing 1 run on 2 hits. Not spectacular, but historic nonetheless. The two-way player was back, fully operational, and the league was in trouble. By the end of the 2025 regular season, Ohtani had pitched 47 innings with a 2.87 ERA, a 2.45 xERA, and 62 strikeouts against just 9 walks. He also hit 55 home runs, breaking his own Dodgers record from 2024. Ohtani became the first player in MLB history with exactly 55 home runs in a season. He also led the National League in slugging percentage, OPS, total bases, extra base hits, and times on base. His 109 home runs over 2 seasons, 2024 to 2025, broke Shawn Green's Dodgers record for a 2-year span, and he did it in just 294 games, 105 games faster than Gary Sheffield's previous team mark. The man was rewriting the record books again. Number 4, the 18-inning World Series Marathon. October 28, 2025, World Series Game 3, Dodger Stadium, Toronto Blue Jays. The Dodgers had lost Game 1. They'd won Game 2. The series was tied 1-1. Game 3 was about to become the longest postseason game in World Series history. Shohei Ohtani stepped to the plate in the first inning and hit a ground rule double. In the third inning, he crushed a solo home run to right field, 446 feet, 115.6 miles per hour off the bat. In the fifth inning, with the Dodgers trailing, Ohtani ripped an RBI double into the gap and scored the tying run on Freddie Freeman's single. In the seventh inning, with the Blue Jays up by 1, Ohtani launched his second home run of the game. Final stat line through 9 innings, 4 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 5 walks, 4 of them intentional. He reached base 9 times in a single game. And then the game went to extra innings, 10 innings, 11 innings, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 innings, 6 hours and 39 minutes. Ohtani didn't pitch that night. He was scheduled to start Game 4 the next day. But but he was the entire offense for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman finally ended it with a walk-off solo homer in the 18th inning. The Dodgers won 6-5. But Ohtani, he'd done something no one had ever seen. He became the first player in World Series history to reach base 9 times in a single game. And less than 18 hours later, he'd be back on the mound. This is where the legend truly begins. Number 3. Pitching Game 4 on short rest after the 18-inning marathon. October 29, 2025, World Series Game 4, less than 18 hours after the 18-inning marathon. Shohei Ohtani took the mound as the starting pitcher. Nobody thought he'd be sharp. Nobody thought he'd last long. He pitched 5 innings, allowed 2 runs, struck out 7. The Dodgers won. After reaching base 9 times the night before and playing in a 6-hour 18-inning game, Ohtani pitched 5 innings on short rest and gave his team a quality start. Our starting pitcher tomorrow got on base 9 times tonight, Freddie Freeman said after Game 3 with a laugh. Just incredible. This was the kind of superhuman performance that defied logic. But as insane as that was, it pales in comparison to what happened 2 weeks earlier in the NLCS. And number 2, the 2025 NLCS MVP, 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts in Game 4. October 17, 2025, NLCS Game 4, Dodger Stadium, Milwaukee Brewers. Shohei Ohtani was struggling. He'd gone 3 for 29 in his previous 7 games. Critics were questioning whether pitching was affecting his hitting. But in Game 4, with the Dodgers 1 win away from the World Series, Ohtani silenced every doubter. He started on the mound. First inning, 3 strikeouts, 2 on 100-mile-per-hour fastballs. Then he walked to the plate. Bottom of the first, leadoff home run, 446 feet, 115.6 miles per hour. He became the first pitcher in Major League Baseball history to hit a leadoff home run in any game. Fourth inning, another home run. This one cleared the right field pavilion and left Dodger Stadium entirely, 469 feet, 116.9 miles per hour. It was only the 3rd time in Dodger Stadium history that a ball had been hit over the pavilion, joining Willie Stargell and Kyle Schwarber. 7th inning, 3rd home run. Opposite field, 446 feet, 113.6 miles per hour. On the mound, 6 scoreless innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed, 0 runs. Final line, 3 for 3 at the plate with 3 home runs, 6 shutout innings with 10 strikeouts on the mound. No player in baseball history had ever hit 3 home runs and struck out 10 batters in the same game. Ohtani became the first pitcher in MLB history with multiple home runs in a postseason game. He became the first pitcher with 10-plus strikeouts and 0 runs allowed in a postseason pennant-clinching game. Dave Roberts called it probably the greatest postseason performance of all time. Dodgers president Andrew Friedman said he woke up this morning to people calling him out for how poorly he had played in the series, and 12 hours later, he's standing on the podium as the MVP. Ohtani was named NLCS MVP. The Dodgers swept the Brewers 4-0 and advanced to the World Series for the 2nd straight year. "We won it as a team," Ohtani said through his interpreter. "So I hope everybody in LA and Japan and all over the world could enjoy a really good steak." This was the Ohtani game, the moment everyone will remember forever. But there was still one more chapter to write. Number 1, winning back-to-back World Series championships. November 1st, 2025, World Series Game 7, Rogers Center, Toronto. The Dodgers and Blue Jays were tied 3-3 in the series. Winner takes all. Shohei Ohtani had already done everything. 3 home runs in a single postseason game, 9 times on base in an 18-inning marathon, 5 innings on short rest, NLCS MVP. But championships are what define legacies. The Dodgers entered the 9th inning leading 2-1. Blake Snell was on the mound. The Blue Jays loaded the bases with 1 out. The game was slipping away. Dave Roberts pulled Snell. And who did he call on? Yoshinobu Yamamoto. On 1 day's rest, having thrown 96 pitches the night before. Yamamoto got a ground out and a flyout. The inning was over. Extra innings, 10th inning. The Blue Jays led off with a double, then a walk. Alejandro Kirk hit a ground ball to Mookie Betts. Double play. Game over. The Dodgers won the World Series. Back-to-back championships. Ohtani finished the postseason with a .338 average, 6 home runs, and 13 RBIs in 17 games. He became only the 2nd Japanese-born player to win a World Series MVP after Hideki Matsui in 2009. He's now won 2 World Series championships, 2024, 2025, 3 unanimous MVP awards, 2021, 2023, 2024, 1 NLCS MVP, 2025, One World Baseball Classic Championship, 2023. One WBC MVP, 2023. At 31 years old, Shohei Ohtani has already accomplished more than most Hall of Famers will in their entire careers. And he's not done yet. The $700 million contract runs through 2033. That's 8 more years of dominance. 8 more years of moments that seem impossible. 8 more years of Shohei Ohtani shocking the world. And that's exactly what makes Shohei Ohtani the greatest player on the planet. Or at least, that's what we think. What's your favorite Ohtani moment from the last 2 years? Is he the greatest baseball player of all time? Drop it in the comments below. And if you love baseball stories like this, smash that like button and subscribe for more. We've got plenty more legends to cover. See you in the next one.